What's up, everybody?
What is up, you guys?
This one's for Cashew. You know who you are. One of our listeners out there.
Maroon
Check out his
5
track.
remix.
Maroon 5 remix. I feel like a fucking radio DJ, dude.
Dude, you got your radio DJ jacket on?
I shouldn't talk over songs. That's how he sounds.
He always sounds like that.
He sounds like Kermit the Frog. Get it, Cashew. Show him what's up. All the way from Croatia.
Croatian homies.
Is that dub sauce snare?
Maybe.
Cashew, is that dub sauce snare? I hope. If not, that'd be tight. Turn the loop off. Send us your music. So sick.
Oh, yeah. And he's got the vocal job.
Yeah, bro, he's got it. First track on SoundCloud, 9K. Killing it. 53 followers. Probably a lot more now.
Was there a remix contest for this song?
I have no idea. This is dope, though. Sparklies. Every future bass producer loves chimes.
Oh, I love chimes.
Let's get some piano.
Scape. The true Ronnie is coming out.
The Ronnie. Dude, fuck that guy. Ronnie's a dick.
Ronnie is such a dick sometimes.
Jumped on my track the other day. It was pretty tight though after he was done with it, but he's a fucking asshole.
Oh my god.
Shout out if you know who Ronnie is.
Down below.
Wow, bro. I fucking really like this song.
Dude, that's hype.
It's really good. It's like I don't know what feedback I can give you. You're dope. How about that feedback? I think I gave him some feedback, but bring it back for us, Cashew. Thank you.
Little timbales, dude.
I love snares.
Dude, his hi-hats. His hi-hats are a little late. You know?
What is he doing?
The hi-hats are a little late. Like a nice delay or something, or like the dimension. What does the D stand for? Is it dimension or delay?
It's delay.
The dimension of...
What's the D for? Is it dimension? It's probably delay.
Dude, look at the D right there.
I know what you're talking about. I know where the D is, dude.
Do you know where the D
You're
is?
talking about the D. Speaking of D, my name's Danny. That's a segue. And we are Excellent Sound. We are back here again for another Serum tutorial / remake and other stuff for you guys. Here with my buddy Parker Ament.
What is up, you guys?
Kenneth Carnes, head videographer. Kenneth, say what's up.
Kenneth Carnes, what's up, guys?
Killed it. Thank you guys for showing up today. We
Yes,
are
thank you guys.
here about to show you guys how to write a melody like Marshmello and show you how to make the lead synth from Ritual. And the bass.
With a dope lead on it.
With the dope lead. You guys are going to enjoy it. That was Cashew right there. If you guys didn't hear, he's one of our audiences, I should say. Yeah, audience.
Yeah.
And you guys are an audience too. So if you
Part of
have
the community.
if you have music and you want it to play and if it's dope, we're going to play it. Cashew, that was a fucking dope ass track. Thank you for sending it.
Yeah, we're gonna plug your SoundCloud in the description below.
Yes, thank you. We're gonna plug anybody. We're always giving feedback, so send us your tracks. We're happy to give it to you guys. And if you didn't already know, we have been announcing the very special CARTEL is coming out December 1st.
December 1st.
A huge pack. We're going to have a lot of samples. We're going to have project files. We're going to have Serum presets.
MIDI.
If you haven't already seen our other our other sample packs that we have online, they're doing really, really well. They're amazing. There's a huge value for you guys. There's a lot of great sounds. I use them all the time. Parker uses them.
Yep. And also, don't forget about all the free stuff. On every video, we give something away for you guys. Free racks, free Serum presets, free samples. I keep mentioning the Vocal Chops video, but we had so much fun on that one. We give away a sweet rack on that. And yeah, just share with your friends, tell all your homies about it, and grab everything for free.
Leave us a saturated sub below.
Or
a saturated share. Or a limited like.
Yes, an L2.
An L2. Yeah, so make sure you guys check out all of our sample packs at www.XLNTSOUND.com. Let's get into this. I'm going to go ahead and show you, speaking of CARTEL, some of the samples that I used for this remake will be in that CARTEL Signature Series Part 2, which we're going to have. And if you don't know what Signature Series is, it's whenever we do a big pack for all the past videos that we've been doing. We save all the samples that we've made because we remake everything. We remake the drop, we make all the drums, we remake the synths.
Nobody else does that on
Nobody
YouTube.
else does that. And we do a pretty damn good job of remaking the samples. And then we like to give it to you guys as a bonus extra for the pack. So Signature Series 2 is going to be huge. It's going to have these samples in it right here, which I will show you. But let's first go ahead and play what we made. How's that sound?
Let's do it.
All right, let me go ahead and get out of this, make all this shit big. All right, cool. So I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to go from his build into ours. Well, should I play the original? No? Fuck it. You guys know what it sounds like. We'll go into the original. Here we go. So you guys can hear it's pretty damn close. We got two sounds for you guys today. We're going to show you how to make this lead right here. And basically it's a super marshmallowy sounding lead.
Some mallowy.
Yeah, and it's not Nexus, believe it or not. How to sound like Marshmello. Open up Nexus.
Minus Nexus.
And done. Yeah, besides Nexus. And this is the bass we're making. I love rolly basses.
Dude, I love it.
It's got some cool bit crush on there. You can hear in the original. The kick that will be in Signature Series Part 2 is this one. And of course, the snare with the reverb behind it. We'll do a dry snare too. Same snare, guaranteed. Anyway, so yeah, that's all the sounds.
The secret tips.
The secret tips. Just the tips. That'd be a tight band name. All right, yeah. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let's make this first sound. I'm going to go ahead and hit Shift-Command-T. And let's get Serum open. I already have it set up. I got a VST right here. Oh, wait. I need to make this one bigger. Sorry. Wow, this is so tight, by the way. Whoa!
Serum update.
Serum's having a seizure.
Look at that. It's all smooth.
It's crazy. All right. Now, before I do that, I'm going to drag my MIDI down. Kenny, does that look okay?
Yeah, it sure does.
Thank you. Oops. Let's close that. I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to paste the MIDI. I'm going to go ahead and close that. And it should be sounding like this with our bass. Such a great melody. Let's go ahead and start with some basic shapes. Bam. The basic shape that I have chosen for this is a sine wave. The basic bitch sine wave.
The basic.
The octave is set at -1. Thank you, Parker, for laughing at my jokes. Warp mode is going to be bend plus minus.
Yep.
Plus minus. And yeah, you're going to have this guy up just a little bit with 86%. Is what it's at right now.
Look how large everything is.
I know, it makes it so
awesome.
much easier. So yeah, you guys can see from there. Level, I have it around the same. I have it at 3 waves of unison. Thank you, Parker. And the detune is down just a tiny bit around 1.16. If you guys don't want to hang around for this, we are live right now, or if you're watching on YouTube, you can go ahead and download the presets in the description below. Both presets will be there, totally free of charge.
Shout out Facebook followers.
Shout out Facebook if you're there, and
Yes.
Insta.
Try to get to your guys' questions as fast as possible.
Yes, we have. We will try. Okay, let's keep going on this. So we got 3 voices of unison. We got our detune. We're gonna turn our blend down just a bit, around like 60. If you don't know, it's 60. I think somebody asked me to do this. I guess that would be like 1 o'clock. I don't really do it because I have
2
a hard
o'clock?
2 o'clock. I have a hard time. See, I don't even know my o'clocks. That's it for those goddamn flies.
Where are they coming from?
Son of a bitch!
Yeah. Where did it go?
It's like horse shit
yeah.
in here. I think I got him.
Oh my God! Did you actually get him?
I think I got him. Sorry about that.
Excellent news.
Excellent news, guys. Excellent news radio.
I have great news for you.
I can't believe people are going to be watching this. Like, what the fuck? Like, people have never seen this before. Like, what? Oh, my God. I got him.
Oh my God! That's.
Ew.
Oh, gross.
Can you see that, Kenny?
Sure can.
Oh, God.
Just
gross.
wipe it somewhere.
All right, cool. It's live, baby.
All right, we're going for it.
Got that fucker. All right, now let's go ahead and go to oscillator 2. This one's going to be a basic shape as well, and at this time it's going to be a square wave. A nice hollow sounding wave. Should be sounding like this, guys. I kind of like that a lot.
It's so happy.
It's very happy. He writes in very major, which we'll get into. Set that at -1 octave. Should be sounding like this. Cool. And that's going to have 4 waves of unison.
Little offset action right there.
Little offset. The detune is going to be just right where it is. Blend knob, let's go ahead and put that at 10 o'clock, Parker?
10 p.m.
32 or 32 for those who are counting. This is going to stay the same phase and random. Wavetable position, yeah, that's just in the center where we sound square wave. And then we're going to go ahead and put it on mirror. I always forget about mirror. Mirror is such a cool...
What does mirror do? I've never seen this.
Mirrors... Oh, God. Why are you going to ask me questions that I don't know the answer to?
Does it basically just copy like the bend plus minus from the other one?
No, it's like it mirrors
Like an
the sound
Inception
wave.
blend?
But like if you do it, I kind of want to show you. But like watch.
Cool.
See how it kind of like phases it? But it's really cool on a saw wave. I do it for leads a lot, but I forgot about it. I just haven't used it in forever. It's such a good warp. Everyone's been using like sync and bend plus minus. You know, shout out mirror, dude.
Shout out
Use
mirror.
other warp modes that people aren't using, dude.
Just go ahead and
Be original. Make your own songs instead of remaking other people's.
Dun dun dun.
Hating on myself. What do I have this like 35%?
Yeah, 35s.
Damn, I love how big.
Look at that, dude.
I love how big this is. This is awesome. We need to make our own skin.
Game change.
Game change. Level, leave it around the same. Okay, so that's pretty much it for both those oscillators, except we're going to go ahead and add some envelopes here. Let's actually mess with our first envelope. So let's go to our first one. First one's going to be where it's a kind of like a plucky sound. So just go ahead and pull the decay knob to around right there. 6, 7, 2 is where I have it on the original one. 6, 7, 6 is fine. Attack all the way down. We want it a little bit clicky. Hold down, sustain down, and release. Parker, move your goddamn mouse. Release. 403 milliseconds. I can't talk.
42.3.
4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3s.
It's nice and sharp.
The envelope does a lot in this one. Okay, let's go ahead and make envelope 2. Envelope 2 is going to be kind of similar. Same type of plucky type of motion. This one is going to be, decay is going to be like right there, 731. Oh, yeah. Did I just nail it first try?
Dude, you just nailed it first try.
Except turn the attack down. Attack all the way down. It says, let's see, 731 is for my decay right now. And the release is fine at 15 milliseconds. Envelope 3, we're going to go ahead and pull this all the way down. Turn the attack all the way down. You're going to make, oh, don't do that. Yeah, turn it all the way down.
Opposite of that.
And I think I have it like super sharp, right? Yeah. So I got the decay at like 158. I got the release where it's at. And then, wait. Am I missing something? Oh, maybe more
I
decay.
think you have to.
Super pointy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
49.
at 49 milliseconds. That's why.
Oh, it just looks bigger on the big
Oh yeah,
screen.
that's why. Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh.
Oops, sorry about that. Got him. All right, cool. So that's looking good. Is it looking good?
It's looking great. It's looking great, Danny.
Oh, 31 milliseconds. 30. 38. 31. There you go. Okay, cool. This one is going to go on the pitch of oscillator B on the coarse pitch. Just like that. See, it's kind of like shooty. But I think, do I have it? I only have it going one way. So hit Shift Option or Shift Window and click. And you want to go down to -12, I think is what I have it.
That makes such a huge difference.
I found this out like just by accident. I forgot what I was trying to like. We were just gonna do a video on like how to write a melody like Marshmello, and I forgot that I was doing that. I was just like trying to write a melody, and I was just making the sound. I was like, dude, that's the original
Didn't we
sound.
do this on the laser one too, the boombox one?
Kinda, yeah. It's just not as drastic. It's just kind of. Just kind of.
Yeah, it pulls that nice attack out.
Yeah, it sounds super Nexus-y. So that's pretty much it for these envelopes. We're going to put them on some stuff in just a second. Let's go ahead and add a low pass 12 on it. Let's shoot the cutoff to like 2280. Nope, 1923. Great, solid year.
Solid.
You know what? Let's do the Kermode. It's been a while.
Kermode Spash.
Go ahead to global and go ahead and double click for typable Kermodes.
Shout out Kermode.
Kermode, where you at, bro?
Are you watching us or what?
Still waiting.
Still waiting.
Still waiting for a comment.
Come visit us.
Hey guys,
You know,
love your videos. Thanks for always shouting me out.
shout out Kermodes.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Thanks, Kermodes.
maybe some feedback.
Yeah, how about some feedback on our videos? Hey, actually, and if you guys enjoy our feedback, how about you give us some feedback? Give us some love if you can, and share it, like it.
Exactly.
That really
Share,
helps
like,
us a lot. We're trying to grow
comment
this
down
channel.
below.
A lot of people say that we should be bigger, and I agree. We should
I
be
do too.
huge. I don't think we should be on like
Gigantic.
PewDiePie level.
Yeah, PewDiePie for sure.
We need 50 million subscribers right
Except
now.
we're so much cooler than that.
I don't know. PewDiePie's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty pewdy.
He's pretty pewdy. He's pewdy. Okay, where the hell was I? Okay, I was going to try to get exact. What's the cutoff? 1923. So let's double click. 1923. Bam. And let's go ahead and put the resonance at 22%. Cool. That's the same. Drive. I turn the fat knob
right over there, then.
21%, bro. 21. I can drink.
Yeah, I know.
And that's about it. All right, now let's go ahead and put envelope 2 on the cutoff. Click on envelope 2 for me, Parks. I'll do that, yeah. All right, cool. And now this one needs to get pulled back to around 15. Now we want A and B both to go to this. And what that's doing is this envelope, I'll do some teachings here if you guys don't know. This envelope is essentially creating, allowing this filter to open up very fastly because there's less decay, and it's kind of creating that little plucky noise on top of the actual first envelope, which is the amp envelope. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
It takes away the nasty sharpness.
Yeah, exactly. Also, too, you're going to go ahead and put on an always portamento, so it gets that little bit of glide. That's going to be set at... What does it say?
4 MSs.
4 MSs.
4 milliseconds.
Go ahead and set it at 4 milliseconds. 4 milliseconds. Cool, now we're getting somewhere. All right, now let's get into, I think that's it for this page. Let's get into the effects.
Let's do it.
All right, so first effect we're going to have is hyperdimension. Leave all this stuff the same. Turn the mix knob up to like 61. No, what do I have it at? 64.
65.
I should just actually check first before I start telling. Imagine people at home like, oh, yeah, oh, damn it.
Dude, I think it would be cool to have like a Serum controller that just like is Serum, like a piece of hardware.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Just for fun. I don't know if anybody would buy it though.
I don't know if anybody would use it either, but super cool idea though, Parker.
Bigger than your laptop. You're like carrying it around.
Or like an actual Serum, like a.
Because
like
they
a
have the
hardware piece
picture
of
on
gear.
their website. Yeah, it looks like a piece of hardware Serum.
Nexus did that too.
Yeah.
Shout out Nexus
Shout
and
out.
Marshmello synths. Turn the size all the way down to dimension. Turn the mix all the way up. Should sound like this. A lot more wider. Off. On. because it's like very saw sounding.
I love hyperdimension.
Yep. Let's flange it out. Let's
Flang it.
flange bang it. Flang it. That's the same. Turn the depth down 5% to 95. Feedback's the same. Phase the same. Mix knob 94%. I don't know why. Next, let's do some chorus. Let's spread that bit. I shouldn't say that. Turn the delay down to what's the delay at? Oh, the rate's at 0.11 hertz. Thank you, Parker.
0.5.
0.5 for the delay. What's this one at?
0.
I'm just gonna do this and ask you, what's this one at?
26.
What's feedback at?
3 4s.
3 4s? 3 4s. And the low pass filter is up just a teens. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put an envelope on that too as well. That envelope is going to be, I think, envelope 3. Can you click on envelope 3 for me, Park? Right there. Yeah. Okay. So envelope 3. We're going to put it on the low pass filter and have it all the way up just like this. And then the mix knob is going to come down just a bit to right around there, 28%. Whoa. That doesn't sound right.
That sounds crazy.
That does not sound right, Parker. What did you do to me? Oh, the feedback. Turn the feedback down. What did you do to me? 34. I blame Parker for everything, but really everything's my fault.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. I gotta take this jacket
That'd
off
be a
because
nice
this
macro.
beat is fire.
Fire.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No more.
What does he say?
2 plus 2 is 4.
Boom bop.
minus 3 is 1.
Ooh, water break.
I don't know what he said.
How long have we been going for, Kenny? 15 minutes?
22 minutes.
God,
Nice.
I gotta go fast because I want to show people how to write melodies.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's get through this. Next, let's go ahead and add a filter. And the filter we're going to be choosing is, I had no idea this is a filter. It's called, oh no, I did know it. It's phase, that's for the bass. I'll go over that. Phase 48 minus.
Yeah, minus.
Oh, HL6. No, phase 48 L6 minus. That's what we want. Okay, cutoff is going to be at 78 hertz. I'm going to kind of fly through this so we can learn how to write some melodies. Enter. I mean, whatever. If it takes a long time, then fuck it.
Yeah, no, it'll be okay.
All right, resonance is at
12.
12. Why does this keep doing that? What the fuck? Whatever.
Yeah.
It's 12%, I guess. Maybe I messed up. Double click, resets. No, I don't want that. Okay. Look at this. There we go. I think I
Just
fixed
a
it.
little glitch.
Weird. Okay, drive is all the way down. High pass frequency is at 16. And then you're going to have envelope 3 shutting that filter down. Shut that bitch down.
Shutting it down.
Shut that bitch down. And then turn the mix all the way up, which it is. Cool. Next thing we're going to add is a multi-band compressor. Yeah. Multi-band it. All right. And let's turn the gain up to like right around there. 7.4. Let's see how it's sounding. Let's turn that mix knob down a little bit. Let's drive it back just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. 69. That's a great number.
Oh, yeah.
Ratio's the same. Attack's the same. All that stuff's good. All right, let's move on. Let's go to the delay. Delay it out. Normal delay. Let's go ahead and pull this filter down to like right there.
Oh, yeah.
Feedback is good. Mix knob is good. Let's get some reverb going.
Get some hall reverb.
Let's haul it out. Hall notes. Feeling great. I feel great right now.
I feel so happy.
All right, that's looking good. Okay. That's pretty good for this sound right now. Let's go ahead and let's add some processing to get it even bigger. All right, so the next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to add more reverb because this sounds really big. So let's go ahead and add some reverb.
While you're doing that, do you hyperdimension always before reverb?
No.
Or do you do it after sometimes?
I mean, I guess I suppose I do it a lot before. Make your EQ reverb look like this. And then we want the diffusion to go like this, kind of like it's opening up, kind of like that. That's fine. And then the dry wet we're going to set to 25%. If you guys have just joined us, we are live. We are at Excellent Sound. My name is Danny Ferrari. This is Parker Emmett. We are remaking Marshmello. We're going to show you how to make melodies.
Kenneth is over there.
Kenneth's
in the
over
back.
there. Kenneth's over there in the back.
Editing.
And
Live cuts.
live cuts. Live on the radio.
Where are we at? So we're
on the
finishing
lead
up the lead. We're about to do the sub bass in Serum after that, and then we're going to teach you guys
And then we're
how
going
to
to write some melodies.
Some melodies.
Let's add an OTT. Pull that up. God, I put OTT on everything. Every one of these patches. Whatever. And then put the dryer wet at 63 is where I have it. Cool. Let's add an EQ. EQ. Low cut it real quick. Just go fast. Cut the lows.
Cut the lows.
Needs to be louder. Let's get a saturated sub or a saturated share, whatever you prefer. Shout out Kenny for that beautiful tagline, saturated sub. Saturator I have at +6. That's probably was my mix. Just get it loud. Now, when I was listening to this, I wanted it even more spread, so I added another EQ. And I low cut it, just like that. Oh, no, I left it how it is. And I put it on mono stereo mode. And I cut the mono. And then I click over here.
It's actually mid-side.
It's mono stereo.
Mid-side.
This is correct. And I put it on a shelf for 7. And I just kind of boosted the highs of the solo side. And I also cut the lows. This is a good little tip to make your stuff wide. And let's go ahead and add another saturator. Except this time.
Just so you know, guys, when you pick S, you're pulling it up in the sides.
Thank you, Parker.
And if it's on M, you're pushing it up in the middle.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and put this at like 1, 2 dB and put on soft play.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how you do it. And this audio effect rack will also be down in the download description below for you guys to use. So if you don't want to make it, also use it on other stuff. Use it on other leads. It's going to help you.
Use it on your leads that you made at home. It'll make a huge difference.
You know what? I'm going to fucking do it right now. We are going to include audio effect racks in... That's right. I'm not even telling you. We're going to include audio effect racks in the new CARTEL pack. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for it, as well as these samples that we have remade in here, the kick and the snare and all the other videos that we've done in the past for Signature Series Part 2 in the new CARTEL pack. You guys need to go get that. December 1st is the date.
December 1st.
We will announce probably like in a couple weeks like what's fully in it and like how many sounds it's going to be, but it's going to be a lot of stuff. And if you haven't already gotten our other packs, please go to our websites and get them. They're so good. You guys will really enjoy them. I promise you they will take your production up to another level. Half the battle is just choosing good samples, and I've been doing this a long time, as well as Parker.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, like you're struggling with your mix. It's just sound selection and levels. It's not. I mean, EQ. It's like I cut the lows. I don't do a lot. My stuff. If you think my stuff sounds good, it's because I choose good samples. And good samples is where it really starts. So if you want good samples, go to www.XLNTSOUND.com. Bam.
Yes.
How was
Boom.
that one?
That was amazing. Give me a high five right here. Boom. Live.
Plug yourself.
Saw it first.
You saw it first. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and make this bass. So this bass is super cool. I really like this bass. I'm going to go ahead and make a new MIDI track. Shift-Command-T. Serum. Also in the download description, we include this one because we like to give stuff away for free.
A lot of people have been asking about Marshmello, too. A lot of people
I'm
in the
glad to
comments.
be doing it, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to drag this MIDI down real quick. Let's go ahead and mute this one. So that's our bass right there. Let's go ahead and let's get into that patch right now. What do we got here? Let's go ahead and go with the basic shape. It's gonna be a similar type of wavetable like we did for the other one. Basic shape, and we're gonna go ahead and put it on 5 waves of unison. The octave is gonna be -1. The detune is gonna be set back a little bit.
Hey, Danny, any chance we can make the window a little bit?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Kenny.
Cool.
Were they able to see that at all?
Oh, for sure.
They did?
It looked great.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, there we go. -1. Thank you. Thank you, Kenny. Shout out, Kenny.
Kenneth
Send
Carnes.
Kenny some love in the comments, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the shout out, dude. I appreciate the shout out.
Kenny helps out all the time. He's making sure that we're not.
Making it happen, dude.
Yeah, he's making us look good.
It's making all of us look good.
Yeah.
I'm back here. I'm doing something.
I'm doing
Back here
something.
doing
Doing a lot
I'm doing
of stuff. Doing a lot.
Something.
I'm doing something. Okay, so we got our detune set at like right here at like 9. Put it at 9. Blend is good. Phase is good. Random's good. Level, we're going to tone it back just a tad to about 54%. Pan, leave it how it is. For the warping, we're going to go put it on bend minus and turn that all the way up to 99% or minus 99. Wavetable position, leave it where it's at. It should be sounding like this. Oh, dude, I like that.
Oh, I love that.
I'm going to use that for like, like an underneath a hip hop song. You put some glide on it like this. I'm just going to do it right now. Like
or some like 80s vibes, dude.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
Some Midnight Summer.
I can't believe that just happened. I'm gonna totally use that. Anyway, that's a fun little tip right there. So let's keep going. Sorry, I get distracted. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make this thing. We're gonna make the sub. Let's go make the sub. The sub is really important because we have this like clicky kind of sound on the top. We want the sub to still come through on the bottom, even though we have a 4 on the floor kick. I want to make sure we sidechain it right. So let's go ahead and set this down to -1 and then turn the level to about noon. Or 50% is fine too. Noon or 50, whatever you prefer.
Noon fifth.
Noon fifths. Let's go ahead and let's make our LFO1. We're going to go ahead and we're going to call this a ski slope. No?
Snowboard slope.
A snowboard jump. Who likes to snowboard? Not me. I'm over it.
Did you hurt yourself?
No, I just hate being like cold and wet at the end of the day. I did it like.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It's just. I mean, no, don't.
During is
if
fun,
you snowboard, it's
but,
cool.
you
I
know.
don't know. I'm just over it now. I just like to get fat and eat. Let's go put this on 16. Make sure trigger's on, and then we're gonna go put this on the level 1 of oscillator A, but just have it barely, just a teens.
Just a teens. Look at that.
Savs. Set it to savs.
We love
Let's
subs.
hear how it's sounding. All right. Oh my God. Yeah, dude.
It's starting to pop. Starting to pop
dude.
out right there.
Turn the highs down, cut the lows. Sorry, train compression. Fuck Ronnie, dude. What an asshole.
Yeah, he's such a fucking dick.
God, he's a good producer, though, dude.
Yeah, he's so good.
All right, let's go ahead and do LFO2. LFO2 is going to be set like this. It's going to be set to 16ths, and we're going to call this one a...
Half pipe.
This is a quarter pipe.
Quarter pipe.
It's not a half pipe. Well, no, this is
It's half of a half pipe, dude.
It's not even really a half pipe. This is like
It's a baby one.
This is like a launch ramp. Launch ramp?
It's like a tech.
I wish there was more interesting
quarter
shapes we
pipe.
did so we could be more creative because our creativity sucks when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's like a whatever. Fuck it. Let's move on.
Let's get some melodies.
Let's get some melodies. We're going to go ahead and start a filter, and then we're going to make it a low pass 12. Go back to LFO2 for me real quick. Turn the cutoff all the way down. Turn the resonance up to like... Resonance 25%. Perfect. Pan is good. Mix up. Fat. Turn that shit all the way up.
All the way.
LFO2,
Fatness.
right on that cutoff. Let's hear what that does. There's that pluck. And maybe like, we'll do like 90. Let's do 98 for 98 degrees. My favorite band growing up.
Oh, yeah, dude.
All right, that's looking good. Let's set it to mono. All right, cool. Let's make our LFO3. LFO3 is going to be more of like a rounded hill thing. This isn't working.
Yeah.
We can't even.
We just gotta quit on that.
We just got to quit on trying to name these things. Nobody
Yeah.
cares. Do you guys care?
We'll just name samples.
Just name samples. Let's round it up like that.
Nice.
Oh, you know what this is? This is. I got a good one. This is a whale. The whale shape.
Saying hi.
Does it look like a whale?
Does kind of look like a whale.
Like right here? And then here's his tail, maybe? I don't know.
The whale tail.
I'm a creative person, okay? I have ideas and stuff. I try to get creative and think of things, okay?
The whale tail. That's it.
Thank you, Kenneth. God, Kenneth gets it.
God.
All right, let's go ahead and put LFO3 onto the level of the sub oscillator, and just leave it all the way up. Bring in that bass. Oh yeah, and we got a portamento that too. Turn that portamento on always to 69 milliseconds.
6 9s.
Can't tell me that wasn't on purpose. Could have chose 68.
Or 70. Would be like 13.
I know, dude. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not choose it on purpose. It
Maybe
just
that's why
happened.
13-year-olds like our videos.
I guess so. Maybe we need to broaden our audience.
Yeah.
Go to effects. I'm so stupid, dude. I gotta stop. All right, compressor. Oh, this is an interesting trick. Everyone likes it, like little tricks that we learn and show. I just figured this out. -6 dB for the threshold. 6.1 is fine. Ratio is at 1/181. That's fine. Attack, leave it where it is. Release, leave it where it is. Gain, leave it down. Mix all the way up. Okay, now what you're gonna do is go to LFO1 for me, Parker. Oh, LFO2? Yeah, LFO1, that's fine. LFO1 is going to go on the gain knob of this, and you're going to pull it back quite a bit. Pretty cool. It does a lot, dude.
So
Watch. Isn't that crazy?
So that's basically automating the gain of the compressor through that LFO, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and unsolo this so we can hear it.
That's really that gives you so much control.
I just like figured that out
I
randomly.
love that.
It makes it more plucky. You know, I'm gonna mute this the lead so
Instead
that
of
we can hear it.
compressing it the whole time. That's so awesome.
Yeah, kind of crazy, right? I'm gonna mute this lead so that we can hear just the bass. There it is. That's what we want. All right, cool. Let's keep going with that. Let's keep going with music. Cool. Back to effects. All right. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna put distortion on, downsample it,
Our
make
fave.
sure it's below the compressor. Make sure it's below the compressor.
Trying to freestyle the
I don't
tunes.
know, dude. I can't rap. Where's Cashmere? Set it to downsample, y'all.
There you go.
There it is. Rate, leave it where it is. Delay 1. Let's turn that one down. Turn it down. It's too loud.
Yeah, right there.
0.9 milliseconds. Delay 2. Let's get it at 0.9 milliseconds also. Right? Is that right, Parker?
Yeah, man.
Alright, cool. Depth up. Leave it up. Just let it go. Low pass filter all the way up. Mix knob, turn it down. Too loud. 13%. This is way more fun to do
This
it like
is so much more fun.
This is like what you were talking about, Kenny, with having the music in the background. No.
EQ?
EQ. Let's EQ. Let's EQ. All right, EQ. Go ahead and make a little notch. And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn the Q down. Turn down like 41. Frequency, leave it where it's at, and let's boost this gain. Right around there.
9.4.
9.4.
Oh, yeah, that looks great.
There it is. Now it's coming together. Now, turn the gain up. Let's bring that top end out. We want to hear that.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Bring
There's
that
downsample.
frequency down. Bring it down to 908. Sure. Maybe the Q down just a little bit too. 52%. That sounds great. Now, let's add bass. Filter. And select. Miscellaneous. Add bass. Add bass. Alright, I'm over it.
No, keep doing it.
You like it, Kenny?
Yeah, go full on.
Be a
sing
great,
along.
like a podcast.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Now what you're gonna do, boost the
Podcast.
cutoff. Boost that cutoff, y'all. Turn the resonance down. It's too fucking loud. Turn the mix down. Turn that mix down. Turn that mix down. Through all the way down. Turn the drive up. Add more bass. 19%. That sounds great. Let's go. Now we're jamming to Marshmello.
This is
Oh,
what
that
it's
sounds
about.
awesome.
Huh?
This is what it's about.
Right?
Such a happy song, dude.
All right, now we need.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep adding some more stuff. What do we got? We got to put some more effects and let's make some our own melodies. Hurry up, Parker.
Dude, I
God,
think we
close
got-
out of this shit.
Jesus.
Search type
Post-production.
process.
Oh my god.
Saturate. Let's saturate.
Saturate.
Push
Sat-
me.
sat-
and then just touch me so I can get my saturation. Saturation. All right, drive to 2 decibels. That's it. Now let's go add some glue. The glue compressor we're gonna add today, folks. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Now we got this.
We're making EDM production fun here.
That's right. I can't not be happy when I hear
Making
this.
it fun.
So major.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make those sounds and have a good time doing it. Hopefully you guys are still with us. I don't know what that
After
was.
Flying out into space.
I blacked out. I totally blacked out. Okay, cool. You're here to learn how to write melodies like Marshmello. This is how you make some of the sounds. If you don't have Nexus, if you do have Nexus, just open up any patch. It's Marshmello.
And then just don't download anything.
Don't download anything. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's make our own melody. Let's take. I'm gonna make a quick synth real quick.
Too much fun.
Too much fun. I gotta initialize.
So wait, are we doing? We're making a melody.
Let's
right
make
now,
a
right?
melody.
Let's fucking do this.
All right, I'm gonna take this this bass melody here. I'm gonna keep the beat going because it's gonna keep me kind of moving. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn off the melody we just made. If you guys want those presets, they're in the download description below. So let's go ahead and do this. That's not what I want. I want these basic chords. So we're gonna make a chord progression right now. Now the reason why I said, actually, I'll go over this when we go over melodies. First, we're gonna do a chord progression. So the way I like to start my chord progressions, usually it's in 4/4. So I like to start it simple. I'll usually have a chord on every single bar, and then I'll go ahead and edit it from there. But I like to just keep it completely simple.
Start doing different rhythms after.
Yeah, and the Marshmello is good because his stuff is simple, just like how Deadmau5 was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That really can.
Just super solid. Just like
Start
good
simple.
rhythms. Yeah.
And then if you want to get complex in there,
Put
sorry,
some,
I got a whole bunch of
IDM
problems
tech.
right now. I'm like gas and singing and yawning. I don't even know what's wrong with me.
Just flying out of control.
Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and let's listen to what we have here. I just have the same notes he has. So those are pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is a lot of times I'll start with the root note. I don't want this note anymore. I think I want to do a different one. I'm going to go ahead and shorten it. If I hit shift and the arrow key, this is like a money tip right here.
I love
I can move
that.
this
too.
wherever I want. Use the arrow keys.
Shout out Mr. Bill.
Yeah.
Killer video on that.
So a lot of times I'll look for a note that's familiar. Now there's a reason why these sound good together. So this is up 1, 2, 3, 4. The 1 and the 4 is like one and the 4. 1 and the 5 is like a power chord.
Power chord.
But a 1 and a 4, it's just they're similar notes. A lot of times what sounds familiar to us, or like if it sounds like familiar, it's because the notes are closer together. There's a reason why this sounds better than like. That's just kind of boring. I don't know. There's like a big. So let's start with this. So that feels good, right? And a lot of people don't know how to make something in like the right key.
Yeah.
Now, the way that you can do that is you can start in a key. Like, let's put this, just for explanation, let's say we're writing this in like C or something. Or we'll do like C major. C major is all the white keys, and A minor is all the white keys. So this should be all white. Yeah, so look, these are all white keys. So now we're in C major. So if you stay on the white keys, you're going to be in the same scale. Does that make sense? I'm not like going to go into too much music theory here, but this is the best way for you guys to be able to.
The song's probably in C, right?
I think this song's in like F or G, but But what you can do is you can start it in C, and then you can move it up to where you want it to be, which is what we're going to do. Yeah, so now that we got our root notes, and I like those, let's go ahead and make these into chords. Actually, you know what? Let's make a synth first. I'm going to make a quick saw, so real quick, I'm just going to put 7 waves of unison. I'm going to go ahead and make this like a little feature-based saw. That's a little low, so that's kind of working. Let's go. That's more like a bass.
I like how you're adjusting the LFO for the different rates.
Yeah, hear
See how it sounds on each one. Make the perfect shape.
So that works for now. So let's get into these chords. Okay, so now the trick, minor and major, right, is pretty much every single chord that you're going to need to make. You don't have to get super advanced with it. Most of the best songs are very simple, either a minor or major chord. So let's take this one note, and I think a minor, that would be major, right? Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot if this is minor or major. I'll be able to tell after I hear it. Minor is really dark, major is super happy. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this. That's too low. Let's bring everything up an octave. All right, that works. So I think that's major. Now, if I take this middle note and I move it down, that's minor. Major. So I can set my whole tone there.
You lower the second note by like
1
half step.
Yeah, half step. Exactly. So let's either C minor or C major. Quantize that. So if you're like trying to figure out what note you should do, this is how I do it. So it's always the same pattern, right? So if it's major, if you see here, I have 1, 2, 3 spaces in between, and then I have my next note because it's a triad, and then I have 1, 2, and then this note. Now, if it's minor, it's going to be essentially this upside down. So this would be here. So I would have 1, 2, then my note, and then 1, 2, 3, and then the note. And that would be minor. So it's always the same every time. So now we can use this.
That's a huge shortcut right there.
So this is the next note up. So let's go up 1, 2, 3. All right. This is going to be wrong, but. And let's go up 2. And that's kind of cool, but that's not what we want. Essentially, this note should go here. And the reason why this is going to sound better, I already know, because these notes are the same, it's going to sound more familiar. And let's do the same thing here. So so we go major, minor. This one's probably going to be minor too. Because I know that. And this one's going to be major.
Cool. Nice resolve.
Now, yeah, that's the other thing, resolve. How's it end? Because the resolve is really important. Your last note and your first note, I mean, all your notes are important, but your last note's really important because it's going to show how it's going to transition into this. If it's not sounding good into here, then you got a problem. You really want to make sure that this transition's really nice in order for people to want to listen to it. Now, you can do whatever you want. It's your art, but that's what I recommend. That's why stuff has been working for years. And the reason why it sounds familiar is because it has a familiar note in it, right? That's why the resolve is able. And if I take this, I think if I go up an octave, it's the same note here. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the same note as this. So it has 2 of the same notes as the first chord, but it's still a different chord because it has this note here. So now that that's sounding cool, let's go ahead and take each one of the bottom notes. We'll call this the root note. I'm going to copy these and then paste them. So Command C, Command V, and then I'm going to hit Shift and down arrow. Now they're an octave down.
Nice bass.
Yep.
Foundation.
Now, the next thing we're going to do is called inverting. Now, you don't have to do this. I kind of like the way this kind of goes up kind of high right here, so I might not want to invert it, this chord, but I'm going to show you with the other ones. And what inverting is, this is how your progressions can get more complex as you go. What inversion is taking, like, let's say this note, and let's say I go up an octave, shift up. That sounds pretty cool. And the reason why that sounds better is because essentially what you're doing is you're bringing these notes closer together. And that's why it's sounding more familiar. Now, it's not always true in every case. It might sound cooler like this. You might like it the other way. That's fine. But that's the reason why it sounds good. So if I take this root note, you're going to say something?
I was going to say, could you stack the octave one of that?
Yeah, we could even just copy this and paste it and then. But I don't want to get there yet. I want to just do simply. So.
Yeah.
So now we flip this. Now this is close, but these are kind of far away. And essentially what the golden rule is you want to have it no more than 2 spaces between the notes if you're inverting. So let's put these ones up too. See, that one sounds kind of off, so let's bring these 2 up. It's kind of sad,
Yeah.
but I like it.
So inverting is kind of a cool way when you have the bass notes under to kind of support it, give it that body that you're missing.
And then
Or
from
that you take
there,
out.
these are all our second notes pretty much, or like this was our root. Now I could take this, let's say I'll take this note, I'll boost it up an octave too. Let's do this one too. Every second note. Or maybe I don't like that note. Maybe I'll do... or maybe I'll do this one. Yeah, that's what I want. Let's do this one. Sure. Let's do this one.
Nice.
Okay, now that we have a cool chord progression, we can extend some of these notes out. We can change the rhythm. I can essentially pick this up. Let's go up back 2 a little bit. Make these a little bit more the same length. Let's say I bring this in a little bit earlier. Maybe like here. So you might do that. But I mean, in this case, I like the way it's sounding at just basic, because a lot of times the simplest stuff sounds the best. So let's continue on here. How are we doing on time, Kenny?
54 minutes.
All right, cool.
54 minutes.
Let's bring it home here. So now we got our cool chord progression. Let's move on. Now what you could do is you could essentially take all of these and put them in whatever... So that works. Okay, so now that we got that, now we're back in our regular key. Let's go ahead and duplicate this track. Let's write a quick melody. So what's cool about Marshmello's melody is essentially what he's doing is, if you look at his MIDI, let me just join it really quick. So he's got so these kind of are close together. Everything's kind of going up, and then it's kind of coming back down, and then it's doing the same thing again, and then it's coming back down, except it goes to this note now. And it does it again, but at a lower octave, and then comes back down, and then it kind of resolves here. So what's happening is essentially he's using a lot of the same repetition. So we're going to do that here too. So with our song that we're writing all here together, let's go ahead and make our own MIDI. I'm going to put it back in C just for the sake of showing it to make it easier. So I know that C, I have to do any white key that'll sound good. So I might go, I'll usually go up and then back down. Let's space it out a little bit more. Actually, you know what? I wanted to start a little late. say I like that. I'll put it a little bit actually here. Oh no! What did I do? Oh God! It's a little fast. Let's slow it down. That was cool. That was an accident.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. You see how these are all kind of close together? So we're going to bring this back down. And then we're going to repeat this same phrase again. But then the next time we're going to have a different resolve. So let's go ahead and bring our drums back in. Right?
Yeah, you guys
Are you
at
following
home,
what I'm doing here, Parker?
Yeah, I totally am. What I was going to say is if you want to, how I start melodies is after I make the chord progression, I throw the chord progression up into my lead synth, and then I just fold it. So then I'm playing with those notes.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give you as many options, but you can kind of stay around that realm.
He's saying he does this, and then now he knows all the notes that are in the scale.
Yeah,
Hit
and
that
then I
fold
just
button, and copy that right
It's
up,
a
and
little
then you
easier
have
to
all.
see.
It's smart. I usually use a lot of ear when I'm writing melodies, but that's a good way for you guys. I'm gonna do one more. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So I'll do something dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, yeah.
like similar to this. It's a similar shape, probably same rhythm. Let's keep it going. There we go. I might go in and do more rhythm. Might go like. Might go. And that's how you write a melody, guys. It's just pretty simple. As you can see here, just to kind of give you a basic idea, it's just kind of following the same pattern and ideas. This pattern's the same over here. This pattern's similar, except it's a little bit changed, and it's still kind of following the same rhythm. That is how you write a melody, simple like Marshmello. Sorry that took so long. Hopefully you guys learned a lot. You can download all that stuff in the download description below. Make
Nice
sure
fat lead.
you like and share and subscribe. We are at XLNTSOUND. My name is Danny Ferrari. That's Parker Ament. Kenneth Carnes, say what up.
Kenneth in the back.
What's going on?
There it is. And we are going to be offering all this stuff, like I said, for free for you guys. Stay tuned for CARTEL. It's a trap pack and future bass samples, just
Hybrid
like
trap.
this. Hybrid trap and future bass. It's called CARTEL. It'll be our biggest yet. Project files.
December 1st.
And audio effect racks, because I said so. Announced here today. You heard it first. Let's go ahead and turn this off, our little fun melody. Let's go ahead and put on the stuff we made. Let's go ahead and go out of this. I'm just going to keep playing our version out. Wait. Make sure, did you already show Cashew's stuff?
Yeah, I showed it at the beginning. but
Awesome. Make sure you check
take
him
another
out.
peek.
Cool. I'm going to just show his stuff while we're playing this out.
lead on a lot of shit.
We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys send your songs to info@XLNTSOUND. We are producers, mixers, engineers. We do video. Hit us up if you guys need some work. Thanks.